Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy Stacks888, and today with Under the Wraps we have MarcFlamez. Say what's up, bro.
What's good, everyone? What's good, Stacks? It's good to finally meet you, man. You know what?
Indeed,
I've been
indeed.
seeing your stuff. I've been seeing your stuff. But what? Yeah, and I appreciate being on this. This is awesome.
Yeah, I've been seeing your stuff too. With one thing I gotta compliment you with is, out of everyone in the scene, you're one of the most consistent content creators. I've been seeing you stream, upload, and it's always not boxing stuff. You do other stuff, which I like too.
Oh yeah, no, I appreciate that. That means the world, bro. I
Yes,
appreciate
sir.
that.
So tell me, how did you first get introduced into the SCB scene?
Um, I remember when back in 2022, it was always a thought that I wanted to box in general. Just like I'm like, shit, why not? Like try it. Um, then obviously the Misfits 01, Give
Yeah,
versus
yeah,
Austin McBroom, all those events, and I got recommended Waffle Taco Gamer versus Pat Typlusion, on the baseball diamond and shit.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then I called both of them out, made my own posters and shit. Pat instantly DM'd me saying let's do it and all that stuff, whatever. We tried to set it up, it fell through unfortunately, and then sooner than later, I was I was just following everyone in the scene just to get like interested in the scene.
Yeah,
Like I didn't
yeah.
know a lot. Like I didn't know all these guys, but I was like learning about it. Like I remember when Lesra joined the scene and all that. Like everyone was just like, "Yo, fuck this dude. Who's this dude?" or
Yeah,
whatever. And I'm
yeah.
like,
Same
I like
here.
that guy. I like that guy.
Yeah.
But yeah, but yeah, sooner than later, me and Pat talked. I was actually supposed to do like an interview with him,
Oh,
and
snap.
then it fell through because we were just watching UFC together, and then we chopped it up saying, you know what? We both like each other.
No need to
We're cool
fight.
guys
Yeah,
at the
yeah.
same thing. Yeah, no, exactly. And that's where I started working with Breakout.
Yeah. Was so what I'm understanding, were you not part of the original breakout team and then you joined the later on?
Um, so whenever Breakout started, I was just a spectator, and then I seen this kid named Kingston make like a poster, and back then like it was shit. It was so bad.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
can I swear?
Yeah, 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 yeah. You go
Okay,
for
cool,
it.
cool. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, I
Yeah, it's
just wanted to
cool.
make sure. I seen Kingston make a poster of Pepper Popper versus Pat. It looked horrible. It did not look good. I was like, you know what? I know how to make some posters. Like, I know a little bit about it.
Yeah, yeah.
I made it, and then they were like, "Yo, these are sick." And then Les asked for one for his. I think Pineda asked for one too, and I was like, you know what? Let me just do the whole card. And then they asked me if I wanted to do posters for Breakout, and I was like, absolutely. Like, that's honestly sick. It's like a little check mark cross off of graphic designing, because like obviously I edit my own videos, I do my own
Yeah.
thumbnails, I do all of this stuff, so I knew about graphics. I've been doing graphic designing since I was 13. I used to do like Minecraft banners, you know still like thumbnails, backgrounds, like stuff like that back in the day, so I knew my thing around it. And I just thought this would be smart to improve on graphics. And as you can see, if you compare Breakout 01's poster to Breakout 05's, huge difference. Even Sword 7, Love and Chaos,
Yeah.
huge difference.
Yeah, man, cause I know definitely even the last breakout event with all the pullouts and everything, you were still getting you're on overtime. And I
Dude,
remember yeah.
I can't tell you. Literally, I literally kind of did the last poster late because I knew there was going to be pullouts. And then Les is like, all right, there's no pullouts. We're about to be in fight week. Like, fix up the '05 full card poster. I'm like, all right,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
got
yeah.
you. And then 3 fights get pulled. Like, what? Like, it just, obviously shit happens, but like, damn, bro. Like, that card was just a
Yeah.
mess. Like, I think I made a post on how many. I think I made like 60 posters of fights that never
Damn.
happened.
Yeah.
Like either six, yeah, 60. It was like 60 posters.
On average, how long do you think it took to make each poster?
It's always the first poster that takes the longest because you got to put it all together, and then once the first poster's done, then all I got to do is just change the people,
The
and then
names,
like
yeah.
and then the fighters' names. That's all you gotta do. It takes like originally like to make the first one like 30 minutes, maybe 25, 30 minutes.
Mhm.
and then to like change everything like 10-15.
Yeah, yeah. But talking about the last breakout event, even with all the pullouts and everything, I still have to congratulate you guys because it was still top three SCB cards. It might even be the Go card, even though with all the pullouts and all the controversy,
Yeah.
it was still a top card.
I agree. I think it was a good card for sure, especially being in person. Commentating again since at O2, I don't know if you remembered, I did commentate with like John main card and GVZ,
Yeah.
but like it was like no one could tell unless like I told you. But like then did Sword 7's main event Aunt Mills Yaze with commentary, and then I was like, I really want to just do commentary for the next event for sure. They said it was cool, so I did commentary.
Yeah,
I It
man. And
was
I
cool.
I liked how y'all the improvements from last breakout event to this breakout event was I liked it way better because this was the first actual live one, right? The other ones were pre-recorded.
It's the second one.
Okay, so the
Breakout
second
2
one.
was live stream, was also live stream, but we were very unprepared with the
Mm,
live stream. We didn't know what we were doing. Like, literally, the camera we used is my webcam I'm using right
yeah.
now. Like,
All right.
this was O2. This camera made O2 live. All right, by the way. You're welcome, guys. You're welcome. But,
Legendary
yeah,
camera.
the O5 one was we upgraded. We had Tetsuke help us with the streaming. We actually had a real camera. Obviously it messed up in the beginning, but like, what's a breakout event without some
Yeah,
like
yeah.
messing?
But even for no investment backing, no nothing, y'all still make the best out of what y'all got, and I
Bad.
respect that. And y'all entertaining the community, obviously. So you commentating, you're in there in person. Can you describe the energy to me? Because it
Oh,
seemed insane on live stream, but I bet it felt way
oh
different.
no! Especially for a few of the fights, especially there was a lot of people dropping on O5. Like you rarely see that in the SCB scene. But, like, I seen it, like, 3 times that night. Like, you seen, Garza get dropped twice, you seen
Oh,
Jose get dropped
Sage.
twice, you seen Colin finish the dude, you seen Pat finish the dude, you seen Lesnar drop and trip it.
Yeah.
So, like, it was a lot that was, like, just an action-packed card. Like, I don't remember maybe the first fight it was very, like, slow paced, but other than that, all the fights were, like, very entertaining.
Yeah. So out of all the fights on that car, what was your favorite?
That is a great question. I think Pat versus Augustin. No bias because
Yeah,
Pat's
yeah,
my
that's your
boy.
boy.
No, I'm not trying to be. Oh, Pat type illusion, yay! No,
Yeah,
I really like that fight. I was hyped for that fight. That's why I think the 2 fights I didn't commentate was the main and co-main because those are my boys and I wanted to support them
yeah,
and
yeah,
like cheer for them. Because I didn't do that the last couple times. Because O3 I was in charge of like making sure the recording's good. Then O2 I was commentating, and then O4 I was fighting. So like, and they weren't fighting. So
yeah,
it was nice to just be a viewer for those fights. I was like, yo, like I just want to watch the fights and support, and they were like cool with it. Like that, I even got JDM on commentary for the last 2 fights. So yeah,
yeah,
my favorite was Pat. It showed Pat was ready for tough competition. Like Augustin was tough, and
yeah,
I just the way Pat fought was like beautifully.
yeah. That fight, it gave like some people might say it's dick riding. I don't care, but for me personally, it gave the feeling of KSI versus Logan Paul one. Like the build up of it,
Oh yeah.
the two Augustine from CQIF versus Breakout, Pat Type Illusion, and just Augustine trying to take the torch and everything, the build
hmm
up and everything. And it was also Breakout versus
Royalty.
yeah, Royalty.
Yeah, it was supposed to be 3 fights, Breakout versus Royalty.
Yeah, and
But
then
unfortunately, Pineda and DDK unfortunately didn't happen.
what's your
Yeah,
opinion on that?
that
Cuz I
whole
was excited for
situation
that fight.
stupid.
Yeah.
I'm cool with Pineda personally. Pineda's a sick dude. When I met him, I known him since the beginning of the scene. Um, it was stupid. It was childish. Like in my opinion, if you were told months before, hey, you can't use those raps, and then you try using those raps, like I get it. Some people be like, pointless. Just fight the dude. But
Yeah.
EDK's point was like the principle of it. Like you
Yeah,
can't
the
just
principle.
after being told not to use those raps and then try to use them, and then DK's like, all right, cool, I'm not fighting. Then being like, okay, I'll change him. Like, why didn't you change him before? It just ruined. Like, that would have been a good fight for sure, and
It,
it was just thrown in the trash. Like, now Pineda's retired. I don't know.
he,
I don't know when DDK's fighting
he's
again.
retired. No more
Yeah,
Pineda.
from what I've seen, and like everything's blacked out. He says he's happily retired from what I've seen, or like he's stepping back. I'm not trying to put words in his mouth,
Yeah,
but like I
yeah,
seen that he's blacked out. Everything's blacked out. He's happy with his boxing journey and all that. So
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Because honestly, that fight being canceled was the only thing stopping that breakout event from being 10 out of 10. Because I
oh
was
yeah, that would have been a
excited.
banger fight.
Because what's it called? Because I even remember when he tweeted out about buying the wraps. Y'all said in the like comments and the replies that he can't use those.
That
It's-
he also we Patton him also said it privately too, multiple
yeah. So,
times.
but who, if that hypothetically that fight did go through, what do you think would have happened?
Yeah. Um, I would say DDK decision. In my opinion, I think Pineda's good. I think you exposed a lot from him when you guys fought.
Thank you.
Um, it was just you fucked up your shoulder. I personally don't believe, like, it's off topic. I don't believe you tried to find a way out. I think you wanted to fight and you just
As we can
basically
see,
couldn't.
as we can see.
Yeah, yeah, you
Yeah.
have surgery now, so I mean, now people could stop with that narrative. Like,
Yeah.
I think DDK decision. I don't see either. I think it'd be like a DDK Iza fight, except Pineda's a lot more, technically sound than Iza. To be
Yeah.
fair.
Because I would have probably had DDK late stoppage or decision. Because
Yeah,
DDK
I
could
don't.
honestly fight at cruiserweight or something.
That's what I've been saying.
Yeah,
That man looks fit at heavyweight, but he's not fully like
fit.
he's not at his prime. You know what I mean?
Yeah. If he shreds like, because how much did he weigh? Like 220,
I
225-ish?
think he weighed like 230,
Yeah, 230.
230 for
If he
Pineda.
drops down to like 195, 199, he could. I already got him top 5 pound for pound in
Mm-hmm.
SCB. He
Yeah.
could easily be like dominant one.
Because that's the thing. Who's at cruiserweight? Like, other than JDM and Diesel.
Blaze.
That's true. But Blaze declined to fight
Yeah.
him though.
Oh, he got offered officially.
What's it called? They literally had a whole conversation on the space, and then from what I heard, DDK like exposed the DM saying like, oh, like
Damn.
he didn't want to fight. He wants to be at cruiserweight, but like if DDK comes to cruiserweight, why not make that fight happen?
Yeah. I need to be joining these spaces more. I'd be missing out, man. But
Yeah, no facts. I barely be joining them, but when I do, there's some entertaining ones. I'll
yeah,
be
yeah,
real.
yeah. All right. So we've talked about everyone else and the events. Let's talk about
Yeah.
you. Your first fight was on Breakout One / Get Back Boxing, correct?
No, it was Get Back season 3 premiere. It was
Get,
in June.
okay.
It was the same one. Excuse me. It was the same event that was on Pat versus Shogun.
Okay, because I was gonna say, what was the fish? Because I remember watching back and watching old breakouts. It was the backyard one, right? You fought
Yeah,
Jordani,
I fought
right?
Jordan. Yeah.
Okay, okay. And then you obviously had the big comeback fight against Intrepid. Can
I wouldn't
you?
call it a comeback. I wouldn't call it a
Uh,
comeback, man. Come on, that performance was shit.
yeah, no, but the fight was supposed to be a comeback fight, obviously.
Yeah. Not that's true. Go ahead.
Yeah, yeah, but can you talk to me about the experience of like training for those fights and then getting to the actual ring? What was your headspace? How
Well,
it
Jordani,
felt?
I didn't train for. To be fair, that
Yeah.
was short notice. I got told that he had a lot less experience, and I got shocked on the day of. From what I heard, like he was a year in, doing the basics. Never sparred
Oh
before.
shit.
Never
But it
did any of
trained
this stuff.
already.
Like he trained a little, but the basics, obviously.
Yeah, yeah,
Like hitting the pads 1, 2, hitting some bags. Like that's what I was told.
yeah, yeah,
And then when I came on afterwards, I found out he had 3 years of experience, and like now afterwards he started fighting in the amateurs, the Golden Glove. So like, I feel like I kind of got. I wouldn't say lie about the experience, but maybe like wasn't fully told the truth from my end, but I could be wrong. I'm not trying to
Yeah, yeah,
expose
yeah, yeah.
anything, say something wrong where I'm gonna get a tweet in a reply to this being like, "That's not true. We said this, that, and
Blah
that. You
blah
should have
blah.
read."
Yeah.
It could probably be my fault for overreading it. You know what I
Yeah, yeah,
mean?
yeah.
But yeah, no, that fight didn't go well. Even though I started a fight with a bang, that straight was beautiful.
Yeah, yeah. It was.
I only sparred ever once leading up to that fight, and that was like in April.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so and you know how that fight went. I lost type
Yeah, it's
shit.
cool. It's cool. Type shit.
But
Ball up top.
Jordan
Ball
has
up
been
top.
winning. He's been
Yeah.
winning. Other than maybe like a couple like a Golden Gloves fight that I seen that he lost, he's been winning. He beat Maui. He beat another guy on East Coast Brawlers. Like he's still winning. And then now he has a fight with
Lil Nuke.
Lil Nuke. So like if he stays winning, then I'm like cool. Like I want the best for him.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And now your fight versus Intrepid. That fight was
Yeah.
obviously it was advertised as one of the bigger fights on the card because of the comeback stories for
Oh
both
yeah, the
y'all.
biggest redemption fight in SCB history.
Yeah. So I got a question because on the commentary versus what I was seeing on screen, what happened? Did you gas out? Did you throw up or like?
Oh no, I quit. I
Oh, you
quit.
you just quit? All right.
Oh yeah, no, I quit.
Okay, okay. Any
No, it was
particular
I
reason
was
or?
fine. I just didn't believe in myself, and I was going into that fight with a losing like mentality. I was already saying like if you watched the round 2 redemption of MarcFlamez, I said I didn't care if I win, lose, or draw. I just am happy I'm getting in there. And
Mm,
obviously that could be a good mentality, but like bro, like that's I needed to put a statement in that fight, and I just didn't.
yeah.
I just let Intrepid get in. I let him. I'm not okay. By the way, I'm not saying if I had a better mentality, I would whoop Intrepid's ass.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not saying. I'm just saying I would have performed better for sure. And then I got a stand in 8, and I'm like, if I win the 2 rounds, then it's a draw. Like, what's the point? And I'm thinking too much. I'm not listening to my corner.
Okay.
Everything was just blacked out, and then like, obviously the ref called it.
Yeah, yeah.
I took that knee out of defeat. I'm like, fuck. Like, I really wasted my time. Like in my head at the time, wasted my time training my ass off, lost 20 pounds for that fight. I was like high 240s, weighed in at 226.2. Like in my head, I'm like, bro, I fucking wasted my time.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Can't be that.
But you caught him with a couple of straights. I remember I was like, oh, after the first round, I was like, oh shit, this fight finna be a banger because y'all were swinging for the fences.
He was swinging at the fan. I'm trying to box him, bro. I was trying to box
Yeah,
him. Like we both said we were gonna be improved out there, and then he's like, ha ha ha. I'm
yeah,
like, I wasn't prepared for that. I'll be real.
bro. Okay, be honest with me. When Lesnar beat him, were you like, yes,
Oh yeah,
yes,
no, I have to. Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
absolutely. Obviously, I gave Intrepid the respect on the
yeah,
day. Like, say, respect. Like, obviously, it's the sport of boxing.
yeah,
But um, even Lesnar said after, like, I'm like, yo, Les, like, good shit. Like this shit. That shit's amazing. He said, Les said, like, I hope I did you proud. Like, I
aw.
wanted to do that performance because of you. And I was like, bro, like, you're
Hey,
already
W
stepping it. They
Lesnar,
already
W
making you
Lesnar,
proud.
man.
And listen, man, if I didn't lose that, we wouldn't have had that banger of a main event. Come on, guys.
That's true.
You're welcome. You're welcome. But yeah, no, I didn't perform the best at all. My game plan was to move around. I just felt like my legs weren't underneath me
Yeah, yeah,
as I wanted to. Like there were some times where like I heard move, and I'm trying to move, and I just got a 275-pound guy just on me, just wailing, and I'm like, bro, I can't fucking move. Fuck.
yeah.
And then I think I circled out, caught him with a beautiful straight. Like, here's the thing. I may be 0-2, but I'm 2-0 with making my opponents look at the ceiling, bro. Come on.
That is true,
That's true.
bro. That's what I hate about southpaws, bro. Them straights.
Oh yeah, no facts. I love the straight.
What's it called? Motherfucking I forgot what I was gonna ask for a second, but that breakout event and what? Okay, pause. Breakout Sword 7. I've been waiting to ask someone to say like, are they like the same people? Is it like, what's the difference?
The difference is Sword 7's owned by Vapai,
That's fine.
and that's like from what I've seen, it's guaranteed like pre-recorded. And these fights are just like filler fights to wait on breakout, because like You know, the new Sword 7's coming out soon,
Yeah, yeah.
and then after Sword 7, Breakout.
Right.
Like, you know, like,
So they
at
just take
before
turns. Boom, boom,
like,
boom.
before oh 04 I mean, after oh 04, then it was Sword 7, Fight or Flight. Like, just a it's a little appetizer to the full meal, that's how I see it.
So
That's why
like it's Raw to SmackDown.
that's how I see it, yeah.
Okay, okay. Type
Or
shit.
like a UFC fight night to, like, a UFC
Yeah, yeah.
pay-per-view.
Okay, okay. Yeah,
That's why I like Ant versus Yaze on the main event, because, like,
yeah.
that was a banger fight that could have been on a breakout card, but, hey, cool, it's on the main
Yeah, yeah,
event.
yeah, yeah. It's main event on Sword 7 then. Okay.
Yeah.
So 0-2. Do you still have do you still want to get back in the ring? And
Oh,
if
fuck
you
yeah, absolutely, bro. I gotta right my wrongs. I
yeah.
gotta right my wrongs, and I just get like, it wasn't the training that fucked me up, because I've seen some people being like, "Oh, he probably didn't train enough." I definitely trained a lot.
Yeah.
Shit sucked. I literally said I was originally gonna fight on 05 too, and then, like, before, like, on fight week, I told Les, I'm like, Les, I'm gonna need a break. I can't be training like this. This shit sucks. That's how much
Yeah.
I was training. I literally was traveling to spar like the best in the scene. I literally drove 3.5 hours to
Oh, damn.
spar Tatakai, and then I flew the same week to spar Ant, Jalen, Rand, and Pat Type Illusion. I all those guys.
Hey, major
So
respect for you, bro. Cause
it wasn't like I was underprepared. I don't know. It's just shit happens. That's how I look at it.
hey, major respect to you, cause I remember the one sparring that I did my whole camp versus Pineda. I had to drive 40 minutes for it, and I was like, "Fuck's sake!" But you like you doing that, big respect to you, man. Boom!
Yeah,
I
bro.
remembered my question. I remembered my question.
What's your question?
So you said you lost around like 25 pounds for the Intrepid fight, and Intrepid was around 275. So looking back at it now, you were technically fighting someone one weight class above you because now there's Titan weight.
Let's just say I'm the reason why that fucking weight class is a thing.
Yes. Sir. So what's the Titan weight cutoff too? Because I remember that was a
It's
controversy.
245 and above.
Because I remember that was a controversy in the
It's
DDK Pineda
either
fight too.
245 or 246, but like, so it's like around that.
So
So
what?
like 245 below is, I think, heavyweight, or 245 to like 201
Yeah.
heavyweight, 246 above Titan weight.
Okay. Okay. Makes
It's
sense.
just so we don't have any weight differences like mine and Intrepid, because like I definitely seen a comment saying like, "Oh, but if DDK could do it, why can't you?" I'm not fucking DDK.
Yeah.
I'm not in an amateur gym. All right, calm down, relax, relax.
Yeah. So, because I remember after Titan weight was introduced, I was like, hold up. Mark looked smaller than Intrepid.
Oh, I definitely was. I was very
And
undersized.
you're planning to go to a cruiserweight, right?
Oh, yeah, yeah. No heavyweight fights unless like it's like, I don't know, maybe like exhibitions, tag team, like some fun
Yeah,
shit
yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
Something.
I'll stick around while I'm going down that journey. But as of now, my next fight should be around like 200 pounds, either 200 or 195.
Yeah.
That's my goal.
A certain Blaze called you out for
How about my
for
promotion? No,
cruiserweight.
I'm playing. I'm playing. I'm playing. I'm playing. Oh no, I've seen it. I've seen it.
What's your thoughts?
I told him if there's enough hype, let's do it. Why not? Like I pushed for it. Like
Yeah,
I pushed
yeah.
for it with Les and them. And they seen the only people that were hyping up the card or like us was royalty guys. Everyone that was commented, it was either signed to royalty or friends with royalty. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah. That's
Like,
true.
it wasn't anyone like, I didn't see Divine Xavier say let's have this fight. I didn't see DDK say it. I don't see Ant Mills. I don't see
So it's a
Vapai say it.
one-sided thing.
It looked like it. So that's why I was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna explore my options. Let him finally fight. He hasn't fought in a while.
Bro was
Let's see
supposed
how
to
he
fight
does
me.
numbers
Like,
wise. No, it's not
yeah,
like, oh, you got to fight this guy to fight me. I just want to see like how he promotes, and if he's like worthy, like to like, because I want it to be a big fight. If
yeah,
I want to
yeah,
fight Blaze, it has to be a big fight.
yeah.
I want it to
Because
feel like, I don't want it to be like,
it feel
oh, I'm
worth
fighting
it. You
Blaze
want
and
it to
it's
feel
on
worth it.
like the
Yeah,
Blaze prelim, not the Blaze prelims, like the breakout prelims. Like
yeah.
if I'm gonna fight Blaze, I want to be high up on the card, feature, co-main. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
You gotta have that big fight feel, and it doesn't feel like that.
Because I remember when I got offered CQIF, it was against Blaze, but it's because his opponent pulled out, and I
It was
remember because I remember before that. Oh yeah, it
it
was
was Intrepid
Intrepid.
that
It
pulled
was
out.
Intrepid. Yeah, because I remember I was like, I remember, bro. Before that, before I even got offered that, I you might have saw it. I was calling a Lesnar on the scene, and at
Oh
that
yeah,
point, I didn't know what breakout was, who everyone in the
oh
scene
yeah,
was. I Lesnar, no offense, I just saw Jake Paul Dick Rider, and I was like,
yeah.
you know what? Let me call him out. Blah blah blah. And then CFL started popping up. I tried to make videos for CFL. I was promoting without a fight too. So,
Oh
and
yeah,
then I
no,
got offered CQIF. I started promoting even way more because I remember I told myself if I got offered this, I'm gonna make it worth it. I'm gonna make everyone
yeah.
see. And then I was promoting, and the only Blaze. No offense, you're probably gonna watch this. The only promotion I saw from him was subtweeting the videos I was posting,
I
and
mean,
I
he's
was
getting better. To be fair, I'll give him that. Like, I shout out to Royalty. They know what they're doing. I
yeah.
just talked to Proxy like a few days
Shout
ago
out Proxy, man.
when I was in Nashville for CFL. Like, he's been making sure all of the signees have been producing content.
Yeah, yeah,
Like he even said Jose has produced more content in 2 weeks than he has in like 2 years.
yeah,
So
yeah,
like Blaze has definitely gotten better, but I just feel like he needs to grow. I think he needs to make, again, like I said, make it feel like a big fight. Like
yeah,
why would I just rush into a Blaze fight where we haven't seen what he's done in 2 years? You know, me going rushing my weight loss because like he wanted it at '06. I'm like 250 right now.
yeah,
I'm not trying to rush me losing weight because then my chin goes. I'm
yeah.
not trying to get dropped by Blaze Teixeira. He got me fucked up. I'm not trying to get hit with a jab and I'm being knocked out
Yeah,
because I'm weight trained. So I'm taking it step by step. I do want to return to the ring like Q3 for
yeah,
sure.
yeah. Q3. Yeah, because with my recovery, they said 6 months, so I'll probably get back to actual proper boxing training around June, July ish.
Oh
So
hell yeah, man!
I want to return late Q3 or early Q4. So
Type shit.
would a stacks fight ever entertain Mark?
Um, like well, I'm not gonna fight a heavyweight anymore. So if
Well,
you
well,
could get
obviously I'm planning to drop down too, because
if you could
I'm
go
not
to
trying to be a
cruiserweight,
5'7" heavyweight.
yeah.
Like,
I mean, what? I mean, why not? I mean, if it's like I said, if you could get hype on it, and you're cruiserweight, and I'm cruiserweight, why not? You know what I
hey,
mean?
I'm a consistent content creator. You're a consistent content creator.
True.
Yeah.
It'd be no beef. It'd just be competition.
Yeah, and what's it called? Because I remember for the Blaze fight, it was heavyweight. I was like, he's around my height. And then he pulled out, and then I was gonna fight a dude named Tony Harris, my height, but
I see.
smaller. But he was like 225. I was like, that's too cool. Then they're like, Pineda, 6 foot plus, like around your weight too. I said, fuck my life, because I think that's what injured. Because I think that's what I think when I threw an overhand, I overextended. Because I think I got the Pineda fight like maybe 3 weeks before the event started. So I had to
Yeah.
literally redo my whole game plan. I had to train with like taller bags, and I'm not like, I don't know if I'm supposed to keep this under wraps, but I got offered to fight Iza like a couple
Mm.
weeks ago, and my injury too. And I know this might sound pussy, but I'm not scared. I mean, I'm not trying to find another 6 foot motherfucker. I'm not.
That dude's huge. That dude's
Yeah.
huge.
Isa, you can go have that Lazarus rematch, bro, or DDK rematch. I'll try to drop weight, stick to people my
Would a
height.
DDK fight entertain you? Like to stay like at least a little bit
Um,
at heavyweight, maybe like a lighter heavyweight because DDK like walks around
yeah,
215.
obviously, but he's still tall, right? DDK's like
He's not
5'11",
that tall. I
six
think he's like
foot.
6 foot. I think he's
Yeah,
like 6 foot.
so yeah, it would entertain me, but that one I would have to lower my content down, like because I try to stream daily too.
Oh yeah.
So I would have to maybe only stream a couple days a week, and then, ugh, that'd be a tough fight. But I always thought about it. I was like, if I didn't get injured and I beat Pineda, would I have been offered that DDK fight?
Probably would, man. Probably
Because
would. DK fight anyone. He
yeah,
even tried to fight me. He tried to fight me.
because
I'm like, bro, I'm only leave me alone. Let me get my redemption, man. Come on.
yeah, because I did you watch CQIF live or did you
I
watch
did.
it back?
Yeah, no, I watched your fight.
Yeah, because me and my team went back to the scores table, the scores table to check the cards. I was up both rounds. So literally, if
I was about to say you definitely won the first round, and then Pineda started landing, and then your shoulder got thrown out. That's
yeah,
how I.
but even when you saw when he started landing in the second, I wasn't leaving it unanswered. I was throwing back and
Oh yeah,
landing
no
too.
fact.
So yeah, but yeah, that fight, a bunch of breakout SCB history could have been slightly different if your boy didn't get injured. But I have another hypothetical fight. I want to get
Talk
pick
to
your
me,
brain
brother.
on.
Talk to me.
Me versus against your boy Waffle.
You gotta
Because we
understand
got similar builds. I feel like that would be an
that
amazing
that
fight.
I'm just saying, bro. I really want like I've even told Waffle. I said, "Yo, Stacks is like perfect, like perfect fight. You have
Everyone's been
no
saying that.
disadvantage. There's no disadvantage. It's like like no offense, you're coming off of a loss, so like obviously he's coming off of a
Yeah,
loss too,
yeah.
but like
He has way
it
more
shouldn't be like
experience. He has way more experience. I'll give him that.
yeah, no, he's fucking tough. Waffle's a tough motherfucker. Like he didn't from what I've seen, he didn't perform the best with Dennis. But to be fair, with short notice, but like
Yeah,
I've seen him spar and shit like that. He's tough.
yeah. And wonder what's even funny? Because that breakout event was a couple weeks after the CQIF fight. I
Yeah,
remember I was offered to be the mystery opponent.
I guess Waffle.
Yeah.
I do,
So no,
I do remember that.
or I was supposed to be on the card versus the mystery. Wait, who's the mystery opponent? Waffle or Dennis?
No, it was well. I'm gonna just say I don't give a fuck. It was supposed to be Waffle as a mystery opponent.
So, oh, chat, we could have got that.
Yeah, we really could have gotten that.
But Waffle, but I've heard a bunch of people. Let's not do that. My first comeback fight. Let me get like a little, warm to see how the shoulder is after. Then we could set it up early 2026, late 20, late Q4 maybe. Waffle, if you're watching this breakout.
Yeah, but in my personal opinion, yeah, no, I like that fight
Yeah,
for
thank you.
Waffle. It's like there's no like advantages. It's just I feel like you both would be straight like boxing. I feel like you like to box, but like with Pineda, you had to kind of scrap because he was the taller guy.
Yeah, I remember watching his fight with Trey. I was watching that video religiously. I was actually studying film because I was like, he's not that good on the inside. He's not good with pressure. And Trey landed that overhand like twice,
No,
and it wobbled Alex at one point. So I was like, all right, let me try that. And then, but past is in the
okay,
past.
okay. Insider info, off topic
Insider
question.
info.
I know
Okay,
you're interviewing. I know you're interviewing me, but I gotta ask the
go
question.
ahead. Go ahead, man.
Why did Pineda's gloves look smaller than your glove? Were they both 12 ounces?
I was gonna say that because I remember putting my 12-ounce gloves on. It said 12 ounce on the size tag or whatever. But I
Yeah.
remember I brought my 16-ounce gloves too, and they looked the 16 ounces only looked slightly bigger, but they felt like how my 16-ounce felt when I was training. I was like,
I was about to say, why didn't you try to get the same glove as Pineda? I'm not trying to look, Pineda. I love you, bro. I'm not trying to say things would go differently, but like I literally said this when I was watching the fight live because like I before that I think it was the Pressure fight. Shout out Pressure,
yeah,
my signee.
pressure's a
Uh,
beast.
yeah, no, yeah. But like I was like, Pineda's gloves look like 12s, and then yours look bulky. I'm like, what? That looks odd.
They because I remember putting them on. I was like, because I've only trained with like 12 ounces, like a handful of time, and I was like,
Yeah.
these still feel like bulky, at least 14. But it said 12 on the size thing. Those are the gloves that I got provided with. So
Like, look, I'm not trying to be like saying like, oh, you got screwed over with that or whatever. I'm
yeah,
just, it looked like that, but it's probably just a different type of glove, probably.
Yeah, yeah, it probably is. That's why I got a given. So
Fair, fair.
yeah,
I was just asking the people's question. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
People's questions, people questions. Yeah, man. But Mark, if you have any questions you want to ask me, this is an open dialogue. I know it says interview, but open dialogue.
Yeah, no, I
You know,
get you, man.
we could yap about something else. It can be completely away from the scene. I'm just trying to get to know Mark.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that, man.
Yeah, I got you.
This is a sick interview so far. I'm liking it. You
Thank you.
know, speaking of Pineda, I did steal his shell pit boxing belt. I went in his house, uh, robbed him, jumped out, broke the window, robbed his shell pit. That could have been your belt if you would have won, but it's mine now. So sorry.
I did at the time I didn't even know what a show pit champion was because it said 1-0, and I was like,
It's
what?
just a WBC belt.
Yeah,
That's all it is. That's literally all it is.
yeah. But besides the Blaze fight that I brought up early, do you have anyone else on your mind around the cruiserweight, maybe light heavyweight?
Give me time to get the cruiserweight. Don't even think about
Okay,
like
okay,
heavy.
okay, okay.
Because what's it called? When I was talking to Ant after my fight, he said he thinks I can definitely make like 175.
Less than five.
And maybe give me time. I want to see how I look at cruiserweight, and if
Yeah,
I can
yeah,
make light heavy, why not? Like fuck it.
yeah, yeah,
Um, there's this guy named Mando Millions. I don't know if you've seen him on the feed. Like
yeah. I've seen him
he
a couple
does
times.
like day 300, asking Mr. Beast. But me and him were supposed to fight at Breakout 02.
Oh
And then
damn.
after I lost to Giordani, I was ready to call it quits. I'm like, maybe boxing ain't for me, man. Pulled out of that fight literally the night after I lost.
Damn.
And then obviously like afterwards, I think I seen him chirping about me pulling out. We went back and forth. He called me the Joe Weller of the scene, the punching bag. That kind of stung with me. But obviously, like nowadays, like I don't mind him. You know what I mean? But
Yeah,
like he
yeah,
still said that we got to run it for the culture. You know, people keep asking me about that fight. So when are you gonna fight Mando? Like he shit talk and he still has yet to get in the ring.
yeah,
I want to give the people what they want. I literally I'll intel like I seen him tweeting about CFL saying like would you let like no experienced guys get on there? And I literally DM'd him straight after, like, cause I think I seen him like 3 times talk about fighting, and I just let it slide. People send it like, yo, like we gotta make the fight happen, like like random people I don't even know, and then I was like, Mando, for the culture, we gotta do this shit. Like, let's get it
yeah,
done,
yeah.
and we could be cool after. He said he's down. So, you know, we're gonna make some shit work. We'll get that fight rolling. Cause like we both want it. We're both gonna be around cruiserweight, so like, why not?
Yeah, fucking why not?
And then also another fight I want, Potent Frog. Think that'd be a big fight. Think let me like have like that Mando fight, and then let me get a big fight like Potent.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
want to finish him as fast as Teltakai, but I think you know Potent's been wanting to come back. He's been saying like give me time, let me, and he wants to fight on Breakout again. So why not make that fight? Like, what? Who else would fight Potent?
I can't think of
I
anyone
don't-
else.
Can you think of anyone in cruiserweight that would be like an acceptable fight other than a Mister 0-2 who quit in the first round? I mean, come on, man. It's
Yeah,
tailor made. He could be A side too. I'll let him be A
yeah.
side too. I
Fuck
don't
it.
mind that. Like, listen, man. That's the 2 main fights, and then like we'll see. Like after those fights, we'll see what our plans are. We'll see. I don't know, man. It just depends on how I feel afterwards with those fights, and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
who knows? Maybe try to get a breakout belt, maybe just for
Ooh,
shits and giggles.
is there a cruiserweight champion yet?
It's vacate right now, but I know the matchup, but I can't
Oh,
say.
okay,
I already know the matchup, but
okay. Keep under wraps. Keep under
breakout
wraps. Okay.
secrecy type shit.
It. So, what weight classes in breakout have champs right now? Titan weight
Titan weight, heavyweight, light heavyweight, middleweight, and lightweight. 5.
Can you name all of them, Mister Breakout Man?
Um, I think Ant vacated from what I'm
And
understanding.
okay,
Light heavyweight Vafi, middleweight Pat Typlusion, heavyweight DDK, and titan weight Lesnar Gomez. He
okay,
vacated.
okay. I was just testing your own knowledge. Okay.
Bro, I make the posters.
Yeah, no, I know. Hey,
I know this shit, man. Come on.
sometimes it can just slip the mind, man. But Out of all your breakout events that you've been involved with, small or big, what's been your favorite?
'04.
All four.
It's definitely '04, just because it was a cool fight. It was a good build up. I got the billboards. Shout out me. Who's done
Yeah.
it? Who's done it? Like
And
I'm getting a little off topic, but like let's be real. Who has gotten 4 billboards in a small creator scene and didn't Photoshop it? I'm not gonna say names, but that didn't Photoshop it. So
I,
name them, Stacks. Who's done that? Who's done?
Mark, and Mark.
No, let me stop. Let me stop. Who's done one?
No
I'll
one.
be nice about it. Who's done one billboard about their SCB fight?
No one. You.
Oh wait,
You.
that's why, bro. I'm just saying. That's why I like '04. I had my face on the billboards. I literally had people at work was like, "Is that you on that
Yeah,
billboard?"
like
Yeah, that's fuck yeah.
I was gonna ask you about that because I was like, how if it was real, not that we know it's real, how did you set it up? Like, who did you have to call? How?
Um, I literally when I was driving, just down the street, I literally seen call this number if you want to get a billboard. I looked at the prices for like regular billboards, like the normal ones that just
That are
like just
there
regular billboards, not
that
the
don't
LED
move,
ones.
no animations. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And then I seen 4 billboards that like rotate in different locations. I was like, fuck it, why not do that? And then I paid for the money. I gave him a timer like and date from this date to this date. I think it was like when I announced it was like July, but like it was up like June 27th
Oh shit.
through like
Okay.
July 27th. So like it was up for a while.
Okay. If you don't mind answering, I'm a pocket
Yeah.
watch real quick. How much was that?
Eesh, it was like 500.
Not gonna lie. That for how long did you
It
say it
would have
was?
been
Like a month?
what yeah, for 1 month. I had to pay extra cuz it was like on short
Oh,
notice. So
so
I had to pay like an
that's
extra
okay.
like
Not that bad.
it's not.
Yeah. Oh, I might have to do that. Hold up.
Yeah, hell yeah,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
And luckily I'm a graphics designer, so like I
Yeah.
just make the exact measurements and then shabloom, like I'm
So
there.
you don't even gotta pay anyone else
Yeah, no,
that.
that's the best thing about me. I'm a boxer, 0 and 2. I'm a content creator, I'm a graphics designer, I'm I for Sword 7 I was the camera guy. I
Hey,
was the stream manager for '03. Like how many things have I done?
put
Like
respect on this
hundreds.
man's Mark's name.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
He's the real MVP, behind the scene MVP.
Type shit.
Okay, so CFL, you went there. You and the breakout
Yeah.
team. How was
Oh
that
hell yeah.
experience?
It's a cool experience. I met Anthony Taylor.
Did you meet
That was
Mans?
cool. I didn't, but I know everyone else did.
Damn.
Yeah, no. I don't know. I didn't really like Mams is just a guy. He's behind Misfits, but he's just
Yeah,
a guy. Like I'm
yeah,
not saying everyone else was like James Taylor. No. It was just like, oh cool, let me get a picture with them.
yeah,
Lesnar squashed this beef. I don't know if you've seen that. He
yeah,
finally
yeah.
squashed the beef with Mans Taylor. Like that was why he went over there. Like I was like, oh cool, that's dope. I met Jenny Savage. I met Chris. Forgot how to say his last name. The Chris guy that fought Diesel.
I don't know how to say it either. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, but he basically stole my fit. It was like white and orange, and then he had the Grant glove.
Yeah,
Who rocks Grants but me? Come on. I literally brought that into this scene. By the way, my first
the
fight,
first
I
pair of
wore
grand gloves.
the Jake Paul gloves, and then Les wore them, and then everyone's like, "Oh, I guess I gotta wear some Grant gloves."
Yeah,
Les wore them for '03, and then now we see like
everyone got
4
green.
people.
Yeah.
Like everyone got Grant gloves. Why? Because I brought them in.
Ooh, Mark the trendsetter too, MVP and trendsetter.
That's what
Okay.
I'm saying. I forgot to put glove provider. People use my gloves. Les
Oh
uses my gloves.
shit!
I use my gloves.
Talk your shit,
Um,
Mark.
everyone used my gloves.
Okay. So CFL, obviously Divine Xavier, one of us in the SCB scene.
Yeah,
I was seeing stuff like he might have got offered a Misfits contract if he won. If he does, how big is that for this scene?
That's huge. You know, Divine went in there and put belt to ass. Ant Mills, shout out Ant Mills,
Yeah.
put belt to ass to that guy. It was tough. You could tell it was tough. I could tell he was hitting that dude with his best shots, and he wasn't going away. And he was composed. He did his thing, and he was piecing him up. I'll be real. Divine was beating his ass. It was a 3-0 in my opinion. The
Yeah,
way I
yeah.
seen it. From when's this gonna come out? Actually, whenever
Um,
like
what? It's Sunday.
I'm not trying to rush you or
No, no,
anything.
it's
I just
cool.
want
Should
yeah.
be Wednesday. End of the
Okay, so
week by latest. End of the week,
yeah,
if
by the
anything.
time this comes out, I recorded Divine's fight an alternate angle, kind of like what I did with Les's fight
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Pat's fight on the Blaze channel. Shout out Blaze Promotions, you know,
Yes, sir.
type shit.
Type
Um,
shit.
I did an alternate angle, which I'm gonna get posted either Monday or Tuesday.
All right. Cause thank you for that, by the way. Cause I know with the previous CFL events, it was hard as fuck to find footage, and those some footage I did find, it was like in 480p.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
no
So
facts.
thank you for that, Mark. Check out his
hmm
channel or whoever's channel it's gonna be on. And
The Blaze Promotions YouTube channel, brother. The CEO right
yes,
here.
sir.
Blaze Promotions. Come on,
So
come on.
if Divine does get offered that Misfits contract, he does. Hopefully he wins. And I know he's part of Team Breakout now, but Most Wanted. I remember they were talking about not having any small creators anymore, and I was like,
Well, they never said no more small. I mean,
or they were implying
they
something
did.
like that.
No, they were implying it. It's gonna be a lot harder. But that literally the event later they had Lauren Baker on. So I mean,
Yeah,
come
it's
on.
sometimes with these Misfits events, I don't know if they're small creators or they're just some UK motherfuckers I've never heard of. Not gonna lie.
It's basically that.
Yeah,
I don't know some of you guys. Like literally the last card, fights wise, it was good, but like half of the people I didn't know.
like that.
I had to ask people
I
like,
didn't know
"Who's this
that
guy?"
Afghan Dan guy. Not gonna lie.
That was such a stupid fight.
Yeah, when he popped his shoulder, I was like,
You
damn.
literally seen it and you're like, could relate.
Yeah, I was like, damn, I feel that. But yeah, so we've talked about your fight experiences, how you got into the scene. How now? Let's get to the origins of Mark. How did you get into content creation? Why do you want to do it?
So I started like again when I was 13 years old, had this old brick phone, iPhone 4S. I love Minecraft. So I thought, why not stream? I started on this app called Shout TV. It's like a old mobile streaming app. I average around like 15 views on that, and
Oh
then I mute
shit. Okay.
and then like 15 concurrent viewers on that, and then I moved over to YouTube, did a bunch of Minecraft videos, had like over like 300 subs, and then like I just had bad grades, so my parents,
Ah yeah.
said you got bad grades, we're gonna delete your channel.
Damn.
By the way, they didn't mean no, listen, they were just threatening me. They weren't gonna really
Yeah.
do it, but as the ego as myself in my head, I'm like, I'm not gonna let them do that. Fuck it, let me do it, and I did it. And they're like, we weren't gonna actually do it. Just get better grades. I'm like, fuck.
bro baited
But
himself.
yeah, and then the next year I had to rebuild everything. Start out with Minecraft again. Then I switched over for a period of time of like, have you ever heard of AMVs or MVs, like the edits of like
Yeah,
shows,
like them
movies?
Dragon Ball AMVs.
I used to make those. There was a whole period that I did that,
They're blowing up
and
on TikTok again. I'm
oh
glad
yeah,
to
not
see it.
fact. They're making me want to start editing them again, man. Like, come on. And then I switched over back to the gaming side because that's when they enforced the copyright a lot more.
Ah yeah.
So I played this game called Fortnite. Shout out to my older sister. She's the one that actually got me into the game.
Really?
I randomly played, and then I fell in love. And then I started streaming it on my PlayStation. Kept streaming, making videos, building, and then like think I 1v1 this big YouTuber. He has a funny name. His name is Booty Clap Casey. It's a funny name. He used to do Fortnite videos and all that.
Okay.
And I 1v1'd him, and the loser had to eat cinnamon, and I lost it, so I had to eat cinnamon, and
Oh
that's how I
damn.
grew from that. That's why I
Oh
started having
shit, yeah.
concurrent views back in 2020, and then I just kept doing YouTube videos, growing. And then I slowly moved into the boxing content. Stopped with the Fortnite. Like I still played the game because
Yeah.
I have a creator code.
Oh shit.
Did the boxing content, and then now I'm in a place where like what I've always dreamed on, just make any content whatever I want and people watch it regardless. Like I can make a video of just me talking to the camera, get views. Fortnite, get views. Reaction to this fight, get views.
Views.
Like
Yeah.
I'm very happy with what I built. I'm very happy with the people that enjoy it. I literally got a comment saying the consistency is crazy. Like this is a good video. That makes me very motivated to keep doing it.
Yeah.
So
So you, from what I've seen from your channel, you have like 1.5K subs, right?
I think 1.25.
1.25.
Like
All right. So you've obviously been doing it for a while, and one thing like you said, you started streaming back in 2020. I didn't start streaming till like I think like early 23, and I
mhm.
wish I did back then because I know that's when everybody was online because of COVID, everything.
Not
But I remember I've been trying to do YouTube since like, don't call me Unk Chat, but like '08. I remember I had like a little Lego YouTube channel, everything. But yeah, I
I know I'm the same way because on my sister's channel, my older sister, I'm not gonna give out names or anything because you're not gonna find these fucking videos.
yeah
I used to do videos like my parents had like a built-in webcam in their monitor, and like it was like your home computer, like your family's computer.
yeah
I was on it, did like funny videos, stupid videos of me being a kid. But you'll never find it. I'm not gonna show you that. It got me messed up. And that's how I kind of started. And then years later, my parents didn't want me to do YouTube. I've always wanted to be a YouTuber.
yeah
They
yeah
didn't want to because like at the start, like they thought like it's not like you're gonna go big out of nowhere like these other guys. Like it's a
yeah.
waste of time, basically. And now obviously they support me because of the growth, the views I brought in, the people that talk about me now.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
about being consistent, man. That's how I am because these past 2 years with just streaming, YouTube, just everything, content, I've been consistent and you can finally see the growth. Like you said, your fan base is becoming more consistent now. Like you're
yeah,
getting consistent views. I'm starting to do that. And yeah, man. That's one of the reasons I started doing this interview series so I
yeah.
could branch out, reach more audiences, know more amazing people like Mark. You know,
Oh shit. Okay, before let me cut you off real quick, and then you
okay.
continue. You better not make the thumbnail. You better not do me
I
dirty in that thumbnail. You
no,
better not do me dirty.
I today as of Sunday, January 26th, I uploaded Augustine's thumbnail. It was a lot better because I asked him to send me whatever photo he likes. So
Mm,
after this, if you send me
I
your
got you.
preferred photo,
I got a whole folder, brother. I got you.
because I found one good photo of Intrepid online, but when I cut it out, everything came out all pixelated, and I was like,
Uh,
fuck.
it's
So
tough. Continue. I'm sorry for
yeah, no,
interrupting.
it's cool, but yeah,
You
it's
wanted
just
to be. You wanted to do this interview thing just to be more consistent on
more
and talk to people in
consistent.
the
Reach
community.
out to people, get to know another community, and yeah, man, it as of right now, I've liked it because after the interviews, I've been chopping it up. I chopped it up with Intrepid.
Yeah.
After his interview, I chopped it up with Augustine. After his interview, I've got a couple more interviews set up, but yeah, it's been good talking to you so far. And
Yeah.
what's next for Mark? Any big plans?
Big plans. I got a couple. I got a couple. Obviously, with Blaze, I kind of slacked with Blaze because I obviously consistent content, fighting, and being lazy. I'll be real. I was lazy,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and so this year I want Blaze to be on top again.
Oh
Like it.
shit.
Like I wouldn't say it
Okay.
was on top. Like I don't compare Blaze to Breakout, but like the people like Rested, shout out Waffle, Dodge, shout out George, GBZ, shout out Royalty, like all these small promotions like that. That's where we're at.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, so that's our plan. Make Blaze as big as possible this year, and end the year off with a big boom. Is all I could say. You know
Yes,
what I mean?
sir. Yeah.
I got something planned for Blaze, and I'm not talking about
Oh.
signees. I'm not talking about
Okay.
content creating. I got something big, brother.
Big.
Trust. You'll see soon. You'll see
I
soon.
bet. People,
You'll
you're
see
hearing
soon.
this. Something big. All right.
Absolutely.
Before we end off this interview, you want to shout out your socials?
Shout out my Twitter at LEZRAM. GOMEZ on Twitter. So make sure you guys go follow that. YouTube, subscribe to Lezer Gomez. On Instagram, follow Lezer Gomez. And yeah, that's my socials. Thank you guys.
All right, thank you, man. This will be it. It's been your boy Sax888 and Mark, and peace.
Everyone subscribe to Stacks right now.